I have just finished reading Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, and I thought this book was super cute and filled with, lots of reminders of him. And what it is that we have this girl named Kenna. She was in jail for 5 years for murder of her boyfriend Scotty, and that she is going back to the small town where he is from because she ended up being pregnant and giving birth to her daughter or their daughter while in jail. Right. So what really happened with the accident was that both of them were high and drunk. She was driving his car and the car got totaled. When she, in her state of mind, she went to check on him. She thought that she was dead, but she went to get help, but nobody stopped to help her, and so she just ended up wandering back home and passing out. But apparently that he wasn't dead at all, and that when he woke up, he ended up kind of getting out of the car, trying to look for her and getting help for himself, and he was actually alive for about 6 hours after the accident happened. So she went to jail. At that time that she pleaded guilty, she didn't know that she was pregnant, but Scotty's parents ended up taking full custody of her daughter Diem. And yeah, so when she gets out of jail, she wants to see Diem, but on her first night she ends up meeting this bartender named Ledger, and Ledger happens to be Scotty's old best friend. But before Ledger knows who she really is, that they end up kind of like getting romantically involved. But then as soon as he knows who she is, he backs off and like hates her for like what she had done. But the point is that Kenna ends up writing all these like letters to Scotty, like explaining what happened and how she's sorry for what happened. And Ledger ends up sending the one that she wrote about like the night that the accident happened to Scotty's parents. And after that, Scotty's mom, Grace, ends up wanting to meet Kenna, and then after that allows her to meet Diem. And Diem kind of like likes, obviously being 4, almost 5, ends up liking Kenna, and so Ledger and Kenna kind of get back romantically involved, and Diem ends up spending 2 nights a week with them, and Ledger and Kenna end up having a baby boy together, in which they name Scotty. And so it's just kind of a quick romance, and just I liked how the aspect of how she ends up writing these letters to him to kind of help process the grief of what happened.